How's everybody doing? It's Dan here, of course, and I told you guys I would get to a little wrestling segment, so we're going to do that here real quick. I'm going to give you the top 5 reasons that TNA wrestling is better than the WWE right now, at least. And they are, number 5, better wrestling. I've seen much better wrestling on TNA than I have on WWE, especially when it comes to their pay-per-views. I mean, I think, you know, the mix from the last pay-per-view, Destination X, the wrestling was great. It wasn't all high-flying, crazy maneuvers. You know, you kind of had a little bit of everything in there for everybody, where WWE is still kind of in that kind of borough. They really rely on characters in the WWE, the characters, the music, and that's about it, really. And the number four reason TNA is better than WWE right now would be they don't cut out the crowd's chance. I mean, I'm not aware that they do, at least, but I really know that the WWE in the past 2 years or so have been horrifically cutting out crowd chants. Everything from Cena sucks chants have been cut out to whatever the WWE disapproves of. They simply cut the chants out, the crowd chants, or crowd signs as well. They take people's signs down. They don't show the signs. Pretty much whatever they want you to see is what you see, which is just, I mean, this is wrestling. That is disturbing to me as a wrestling fan. The atmosphere that the live audience is bringing to your show isn't being shown on television. So, I mean, that's like going back in time and saying we wanted Stone Cold Steve Austin to be a bad guy, to be a heel, and the crowd just didn't want to go for it. They started to like him. So what if they edit out the crowd cheering for him and liking him? Then the viewers at home might not have heard that and gotten disinterested, and we wouldn't have had Stone Cold Steve Austin. They would have censored it away and forced you to like Stone Cold, even if it meant taking him off TV for a couple months and bringing him back in a different light. That's something the WWE might do nowadays, where they didn't before. So they're not allowing the natural progression of the wrestlers here and the fans to choose. The fans' right to choose to what they want to see in the product. So that to me is disgusting and disturbing on the WWE's part. TNA lets it all hang out. Even if it's the biggest heel on the program, if the biggest heel on the program does a crazy backflip off the ladder, the fans are going to cheer for him. And why wouldn't you want to see that? Because it's honest and it's what we all want to see. So that's number 4. They don't cut out the crowd noise or our opinion, because really they're cutting out your opinion as a wrestling fan. That's what's happening, bottom line. That's what the WWE is doing. And let me just say, I've been a WWE fan my whole life. All right, I don't want to see them get taken over or anything like ever, you know, but it's not fun right now to be a fan of the WWE. Visually it's exciting and character-wise it's exciting, but I don't know, something's missing. Anyway, the number 3 reason why I think TNA is better than the WWE, chair shots to the head are still legal. Okay, apparently the WWE has now ruled chair shots to the head out of the question. So, I mean, I'm not looking for old-style ECW blood, gore, barbed wire, glass on the hands to the face, you know, type of matches. But I like a little realism in my wrestling. Whether I'm 8 years old, 10 years old, 15 years old, or now I'm 25. I like a little realism in wrestling. I mean, if someone's going to get hit with a chair, I want to see them get hit with a chair. If their head gets busted open, so be it. Which we'll talk about in my number 1 reason. But the number 2 reason the TNA is better than the WWE is you don't really know what's going to happen next. Although the WWE and TNA now seem to both change storylines at will, I still have this feeling of I'm not really sure what could happen. The only time I really guessed anything happening was the other night at Destination X when, Kevin Nash turned on his tag partner and became back with the bands back together with X-Pac, Six-Pac, whatever, and Scott Hall. I mean, I could see that coming a mile away. I think we pretty much all could, especially once Kevin Nash had not tagged into the match yet for pretty much the whole thing. And also tag teams. That brings me... that's not on the list, but I'd like to say that tag teams is another reason why TNA is better than WWE. Are there any tag teams in the WWE that... I mean, what? The Big Show and Miz? Who else is a tag team? I don't know. The Hearts, they keep them they're not even on television anymore, from what I can tell. So what is that about? And the TNA women are just terrible. It's atrocious. I mean, besides maybe Gail Kim, Mickie James, and maybe one or two others, the women wrestling on WWE, it's just atrocious. It really is. It's disgusting. It's distracting. It's disturbing. And, as a person who's sitting at home, I mean, I could wrestle better than those women could. And it just makes you want to throw up, honestly. And, all right, the number one reason why TNA is better than the WWE right now is there's blood. And, just about anything goes. There's a PG-13 rating, it appears, with TNA. PG-13 rating. And in the WWE, there's a PG rating, but if it wasn't wrestling, it would be a G rating. I mean, honestly, if there was not wrestling, I think it would be a G rating. And that's just sad. I mean, just really is sad. I mean, like I said, I'm not looking for some horrific ECW, I want to see people get brutalized. But, the believability is what I'm looking for in wrestling. I know it's fake. I understand things are scripted. But if there's not a little bit of believability, it is not fun to watch. So for there to be a PG rating on the WWE show, and it really is hard to watch. I mean, when you get down to it, unless you have a perfect, wonderful, unbelievable wrestling match, the WWE is not fun to watch. And you know what? They did have a perfect, fun-to-watch, complete wrestling match between Shawn Michaels and The Undertaker last year at WrestleMania. That was the only match all year I remember or will ever remember. And even if it was half as good as it was, I would still have remembered that match and never remembered any others because the rest were terrible. Because it was all just put out there to do, and that's it. Well, I've said my piece, and I've gone way over my time limit that I was supposed to. Now I'm going to have to edit this goddamn thing into 2 parts. So maybe I'll just edit it to 1 part because I babbled a lot. But anyway, that's why I think right now TNA wrestling is the better product over WWE wrestling. And, of course, if you have any opinions about this and you want to respond, you can easily do that. Give me a call. Let me know which one you think is better. Do you think TNA is better, or do you think WWE is better? And why? Or whatever you want to say. You can call the number. It's 339-499-4394. You can call the Rage line here. Again, the number is 339-499-4394. Let me know what you think. And next time we talk about this and I follow up with the video, we'll play those responses on the air, of course. And I told you we'd get to more things besides just local Boston sports on here. And we'll be talking some more wrestling soon.